Hey, heart seekers, welcome to the Hearts Hello Show, where we believe that our hearts are the foundation of our well being and happiness. I am your host, Keona Talana. Did you realize that yesterday was tomorrow and yesterday is also today? And I say that because I believe that so many times we get caught up in just life being life, and we don't realize how important it is for us to always be so present in our moments. And I believe that there are so many people who feel like they want to be able to move forward in their life, but they're so stuck in what has already transpired. And I would like to just be able to say that you're addicted to backwards. You're addicted to where you used to be. You're addicted to the person that you used to be. You're addicted to those old habits and behaviors, those things that people say that you are, but that you are no longer, but yet you still keep portraying. And I'm coming for that today. I'm coming for the fact that you feel like and you're operating in a space where you no longer are. You want to be able to press towards the goals that you have. You have all of these big dreams and hopes and desires, but yet the person that keeps standing in the way of that is going to be you. And so the question that I pose for you today is, will you be able to get yourself out of the way so that you can move forward in what it is that has been planned, destined, and preordained for you? That's a question. That's a question that requires you and only you to be able to answer. Because if you are comfortable and complacent with where you are, why do you keep having these visions? Why do you keep having these dreams? Why do you keep having this deep desire burning down on the inside of you to be able to move forward if all you want to do is just to stay where you currently are? See, I don't believe that any of us want to be where we are right now next year. I believe that each and every one of us has this desire to be able to live a life full out, to be able to live a life without regrets, without guilt, without shame, without fear, without all of these things. But then there's just something nagging that causes us to not be able to move forward. What is it? Is it your thoughts? Is it the environment in which you are, meaning the people that are around you? Is it you? Is it that you don't believe that you are talented enough, gifted enough, anointed enough to be able to fulfill the assignment on your life? And if you're truly being transparent and honest with you, you're not playing full out. You're playing on a level in which you are comfortable. You're playing on a level so that no one has to say, oh, who do you think you are? You're playing on a level of everyone else's opinion matters except for not just yours, but the destiny that is on your life. See, I think that so often we get caught up in everyone else's opinions of what we should be able to do. And within those opinions, you get caught up in this whole cyclone that you somehow can't find yourself out of, because now you are beginning to believe the very thing that everyone else could be saying about you or what you are even saying about yourself. So are you addicted to backwards? Are you addicted to old behaviors that you used to have? And is it because that you are afraid to be able to step out of what you know that you are no longer, you're not operating out of that space, but it feels comfortable to you. You feel like, at some point I'll just kind of get it together. Well, I'm here to tell you that your get it together day is today. Because as I said in the beginning, yesterday was tomorrow, which also means yesterday is today. And time is the only thing that we cannot get back. Time is going to be the only thing that, even if someone forgives us, or if we forgive someone else, that does not give that person their time back. That does not give us our time back. And so we have to be able to operate in a space when we are realizing that, hey, today is today, tomorrow is going to be tomorrow. And I have to be able to be present in my moments. I have to be able to seize the opportunities that are right in front of me. I have to be able to move my feet, because in order to move my feet, that is what's going to cause me to get to my next steps. Even when I can't see it all right now. So I like to be able to say that sometimes it's just like when you open up a fresh puzzle and you know that all of the pieces are there. You begin to take the border out and you're putting the border together. And you know what this puzzle is supposed to look like. But as you're putting it together, sometimes you get frustrated. Sometimes you have to be able to take a break. Sometimes some of the pieces begin to look like other pieces. But isn't that just like life? Isn't it knowing that we have this full scope of who we're going to be, who we would like to be? We have this vision of what that looks like for ourselves. But yet we begin to put the pieces together, and sometimes we get frustrated, but we know what this picture is supposed to look like. We know what we want our life to look like. We know that even as when we were younger, we used to pretend of what we were going to be when we grew up. We pretended to be parents. We pretended all of these different things. And then when we get to adulthood and life begins to start lifing, we begin to put all of those things down that we once wanted. And now I'm not saying that you have to be able to go back and pick up all of those things. But what I am saying is you have a vision for your life. More importantly, God has a vision for your life. But yet, we keep trying to put this puzzle together and allow other people to give us pieces that don't belong to us. And sometimes we got to be able to throw that stuff out. But what about if we just continue to put the puzzle together, given the pieces that we have been given what is already there? Even when sometimes we feel like just giving up, even when it looks like there are just so many more pieces that we have to continue to put into this puzzle. What if we just continue to do the work? See, I think that's what happens most times. There are so many different things that you can do, but you don't sit down and take the necessary time to figure out what exactly you should be doing. See, some of you all have so many gifts and talents, and yet you can do so many different things, my hand all the way in the air, because that's how I have been gifted. I have been able to be gifted to do so many things. But when I really begin to hone in on what it was that I'm supposed to do and not what it is that I know how to do, was only at that point where I was able to begin to start moving forward, where I was able to understand and to hone in on the gift and begin to master that one thing. And not feeling like I'm stretched thin because I have my hands on so many different things. See, if that's you, you're trying to do it all. You're trying to do it all, but not realizing that you're not doing anything. You're just going around in this imaginary circle because you're picking up each and everything that you're just supposed to look at. Oh, okay, that's nice. Oh, okay, that's great. Picking up baggage that doesn't belong to you from other people. Picking up guilt that you could have put down a long time ago. Holding on to fear that has you gripped to the point where you can't even move forward. But I'm here to tell you today that if you want to, you can put all of that stuff down and just move forward. Move forward in what you know to be true. Move forward in how you need to be able to progress in this season of your life. But it's going to require you to, one, have some open and honest conversations with you. Two, you may need to be able to leave some things and some people behind. It might not be for forever. It may just be for a moment. Three, is going to cause you to be able to sit down, sit still, and get clear on what it is that you want. Because if you are not clear on where it is that you're going, you're just driving. You're driving without a map, driving without a GPS, driving without a destination in hopes that you're going to get to where it is that you want to go. How? How do you think that you're going to get to a destination that you haven't even decided in your mind that that's where you're going? And I think that that's what sometimes so many people just kind of are out here just driving. You're driving without a destination. You're driving without clear instructions on where it is that you want to go. And so what typically happens is you end up back at the same place that you were in when you first started. Why? Because you got in the car and decided that you just wanted to drive, but you had no clear destination in mind. And as we are journeying through life, we have to be so intentional about what it is that we do, how it is that we operate, where it is that we're going. Not saying that sometimes you just may want to go out for a stroll. But 9 times out of 10, when you get into your car, you know exactly where it is that you're going to go. You have in mind what time you need to be there. You have in mind before you left the house what you needed to be able to wear. You had in mind the fact that you had gas in the car. See, all of these things were steps that you needed to be able to take before you decided to go to your destination. And that's how we should be operating in life. We have to make sure that the things that we need in order to get to where it is that we're going, we have. And most of you are already operating with everything it is that you need. You don't need anything else except for you getting your butt out of the house, getting into the car and going. There's nothing else. There's nothing else that can be added to or taken away, except for you just making the decision that now is the time. Not tomorrow, today. Make the decision today that today is going to be the day that you are no longer going to procrastinate, that you are no longer going to hold on to the fear that has gripped you, that you are no longer going to allow that cloud of shame, doubt, frustration, all of those things that have been weighing on you to not be able to move your feet, to keep you from where it is that you know that you are supposed to go. Because now is your time. Now is your time to do the things that you said that you never thought that you could do. Because today is your day. This is your season. Don't allow this year to pass by without you doing the very thing that you said that you know that you want to do, or at least putting the plan in place. I believe that each and every one of you all who are listening right now has something that you can do right now today, can accomplish one thing on your task list today. Not that you need to go and buy anything or do anything. You have everything that you need right now today. But will you make the decision to do so? Or will you continue to make up each and every excuse as to why you can't? So when that thing does not come to pass, the only person that you can blame is going to be you. No one was standing in your way. You have to shift in your mind that what it is that I want is so much greater than where I have already been. Where it is that I need to go, the people that I need to impact, the lives that are waiting on me to be able to show up is so much more greater than the trauma that took place. Because at some point, you have to be able to wean yourself off of being addicted to backwards. Because if you are always so focused on looking at that rearview mirror and not focused in on that full glass in front of you, something is going to take place that is not going to be good. Because you got your foot on the gas and constantly looking in the rearview mirror and thinking that you're not going to crash. So let's make sure that we are taking time today. That's right, I said today. To make a plan on where we want to go before we enter into this next month. Because time is going to constantly be moving. It does not stop. Let's set up what it is that we want, where it is that we want to go. Make the plan on how we are going to go about starting and just start. Just start. Don't even think about it. Just do it. So I'm excited, you all. I'm excited about where it is that each and every one of you all are going. I'm excited about this journey of life that we are all traveling together. Each and every one of us are in different spaces, different places of our lives. But I promise you that if you take the time to be able to figure out, one, who you are, two, where it is that you want to go, and three, alleviate yourself from being addicted to backwards, you're going to love this journey even more. And so I'm excited about this journey. I'm excited about being able to join in on this adventure with you. Because together, we embrace vulnerability, we learn from each other, and we spread love. One heartfelt hello at a time.